So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And here's Thuram. France finding their passes. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Could be danger here. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Valverde, Vinicius Junior. Pass somewhat off target. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away? Big chance! Saliba gets it clear. Can he get on the end of this? France yet to have an attempt on goal. Thuram.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Chips it through. Oh, well played, well played. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's chosen to go back. Some really good ball movement. Conte.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Tchouaméni. Thuram. And this is Dembele. They get a throw in. Koundé. Oh, played through for the wide man.
That's going in strongly.
Conte. That's a delicate pass. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Thuram. Chance for a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of the role there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Great vision. And it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Searching pass he's played there. Chouameni. Rodrigo. Oh, Vinicius Junior! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's on it, can he? Bellingham! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. France present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Mignon looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And we hit half-time.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari dei treni speciali.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Saliba makes the interception. Upamecano. Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Looking to play him in. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. France with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! Goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. And they can counter here. Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left. Conte. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. This is Dembele. And he's whipped it across. And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Bellingham.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off, for the moment at least.
Good alertness. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Chouameni.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Oh, that's a key interception. Camavinga. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And it's been played through. Oh, cracking ball. Mbappe finds himself offside. And it's Camavinga. Ambitious ball here. He's in a great position here.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Koundé. Now it's Kante. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Strong running down that left flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Hernandez. Brahim Diaz. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mbappe is onto this. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Camavinga has given away a free kick.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6.
Time then for the first substitution
9,
of the game.
Numero 25. Numero 4. Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 24. Il numero 12.
Gets a good foot in there.
14,
And that has left him in a heap.
Il numero 26.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, great feat that.
Howson gets across to intercept that. And it's Alaba. Now this could be a chance. Great, and the finish! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Brahim Diaz. Camavinga. Alaba. Doué. Hernandez. Threads one in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Alaba. And Gula. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Alexander-Arnold.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Alaba. Now it's Brahim Diaz. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Brahim Diaz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hernandez. That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. And already we're underway here. Oh, terrible pass. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Chance here to counter. He's through here. He is through here. And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Vinicius Junior certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Conte. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There's the shot! Goal! France! And France are in front! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, a breakthrough already. Conte. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni. Now it's Rodrigo. He's had it taken off him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now this could be a chance. Hernandez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. And the shot! Vinicius Junior. That is ended up in no man's land. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. And here's Kante. Mbappe. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham. And Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Turns back here, probably the best option. Mendy. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to pass it through. Conte is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Eder Militao. Half an hour played now. Rodrigo. No way through there. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. Oh, this is a very good run. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Camavinga. Dink through. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's been given away. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never the...
Shot a goal!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Mbappe. And this is Dembele. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rodrigo. Rodrigo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Camavinga, and the pass is intercepted. Rodrigo. Koundé.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. The ball's gone astray. And that'll be the last act of the first half. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
France absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
France are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And the game has already resumed here. Out towards the flank. Hernandez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Eder Militao. And it's Dembele. Well read, nice interception. Mendy. And it's Bellingham. And he's forced to go back. Bellingham. Here's Chouameni. Now that's well seen too. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hernandez. Hernandez. Can he get it through? Thuram.
Well, a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Chooses to go back. Vinicius Junior. And he's worked it through. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space. Big chance! And it's in! And they are right back within touch! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Hernandez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Hernandez going full tilt down the left. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Dembele. Great vision. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. And they are cruising away.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
France grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. And it's Tchouaméni. Driving on and making good progress. Nicely spread. Valverde gets into some space. He's on it, can he get away? Valverde. Hernandez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Into the last quarter of an hour. Valverde. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. And the counter is on. Tchouaméni. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. This looks promising. Tchouaméni spots it and... oh, what a mistake! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Rodrigo. And he cuts out the supply. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Mbappe. Shot could be shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Koundé. And there goes the final whistle. France pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures. 80,000 it holds.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Now it's Ferran Torres. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now this could be a chance. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right-winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Chouameni pressing high and with purpose. And here's Yamal. Morata. Yamal.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Oh, terrible pass. He's found the way through. Ferran Torres! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked.
And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Camavinga. Well read, and the danger is averted. Out to the right. Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal picks it up out wide. There's no flag. Oh, such a clever touch.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Thuram receives it in a wide position. Well timed, excellent interception. Chance here to counter. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Here's the return pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chouameni. Camavinga. Rabiot. Oh, good spread. Now it's Olise. Pinches it off him. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Yamal, he is through here. Nicked it back promptly. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Succumbs to the pressure. Rodri. And he's intervened well there. Olise. It's a pretty loose pass. Williams. Koundé. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Spain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Spread neatly. He's onside! That is a brilliant interception. Camavinga. It's Thuram. Camavinga. Rabiot. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Williams. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Chouameni, Camavinga, oh, nicely intercepted. Knocks it into space. Pedro Porro has it out wide and in space. And it's Porro. Pedri. Camavinga. And here's the chance to counter. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Pedro Porro. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while. Big chance! And he's on his way! He's being urged to shoot. Looking for options for movement. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Look at the space here. Somewhat off target. Now that's a lovely... He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? They get a throw in.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Spain have themselves a chance from the spot. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Terrific save by Manuel.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
He's having a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Sostituzione per la Spagna. Numero 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Il numero 21. Il numero 25. Attenzione.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
France appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Traumeri. Driving forward. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Porro. It's a throw-in.
Sostituzione per la Spagna. Numero 22. Numero 20.
Oscar Mingueza. Yamal.
Il numero 26. Il numero 6.
Hangs in a cross.
Il numero 14.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. Cucurella going full steam ahead down the left flank. Perez.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Conte. Now it's Morata. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cucurella. He's shifting through the gears here. Out of play for a throw. "90 minutes gone and nothing to show." He is just caressing the ball. And that's another throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And the referee brings it to a close. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere.
And already we're underway here.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Can he get on the end of this? Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm
big chance!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Reinders deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Ooh, can he get onto this? That's been slipped through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, can they get him away? An instinctive delivery. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham. Neither side yet able to find the net. Nicely spread. Now it's Goulet. And it's Arda Goulet. Rodrigo looking to get on the end of this. And it's Tchouaméni. Aims beyond the defence. It's out for a goal kick. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Nunes. Matheus Nunes. Hoisted it. Header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Goulet. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Shot could be on. Takes a shot! In he goes again. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Goulet. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Goulet. Ball is over the line. Goulet. He's on it. Can he get away? Vinicius Junior. Shot at goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Vinicius Junior is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Matheus Nunes. Swung over. Doku is onto it in a flash. Doku threads one in. Fires it in low. It's a pretty loose pass. Rudiger makes the interception. Nouri played into space. Haaland looking to run onto it. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, some tackle that. And it's Arda Goulet. Bellingham. Looking tidy in possession here. Tchouaméni. Madrid finding their passes.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Arda Goulet. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. That's a little off target. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20. Lascia il campo per il numero
And the
7.
action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Matches Nunes. Looking to play him in, and he's picked out the run. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Marmouche. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's having a good look here. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Foden! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
So, third corner of the game. Nicely weighted ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe gets into a good position. Very nicely done. Traumeri. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Rangers. Time and again they are repelled. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Oh, he's been caught. And the finish! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's had it nicked away. Mendy has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping up to have a crack. Marmouche! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Mendy. Ambitious ball here.
Vinicius Junior. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Bellingham. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Reinders. Out to the right. Madrid can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bellingham.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Thinks about the shot. Chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 4.
So, time for changes
11,
on both sides,
numero
actually.
21, numero 27. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 10, il numero 45, il numero 82. Attenzione, un cambio.
And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it through. Look at the space here. Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's worked it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Foden. He's having a go. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Corner number 4 coming up here. Goes for a shot! Alexander-Arnold is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, super find. Howson, and the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy, not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they were beaten by a better... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he's surging through. And that's a good-looking ball. He's had it taken off him. Wirtz. Nice-looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good counter, had a lot of people worried.
Well, Peter, they're renowned for their breakaways, but you do have to be risky at times.
Oh, that's nice. And here's Rodrigo. He's through, now is he in? And it's Bellingham. Good take, and is he in? Gravenberg. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nicely weighted ball. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rodrigo. Now it's Rodrigo. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior. And he's picked it up out wide. Caught offside that time. Brahim Diaz. It's an inviting looking ball that. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. No way through. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. Brahim Diaz engages and forces him off the ball. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Goes forward. Now he's off and running. Frimpong. Can he get it through? Gakpo finds himself offside. Oh, that's well spotted. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking for the run. Wirtz goes on a charge down the left. Alexander-Arnold. And Rodrigo. Now it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Brahim Diaz. And he was quick to react. Either side giving way, it has been tight. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Chouameni. Played out wide. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Signore e signori, è il momento dell'estrazione di oggi. Tenete a portata di mano I biglietti ricevuti all'ingresso. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Numero 8.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, smashing header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Liverpool do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up to...
Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, what a mistake! Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Chouameni. Looking to play him in, takes a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Almost an hour gone. And still we await the first breakthrough. Chouameni. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
McAllister gets into some space. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. A probing pass, chips it through. Alisson attempts a clearance. And that's put paid to a promising move. Frimpong threads one in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's taken it. McAllister has it in a wide position, so third corner of the game. Rudiger cuts it out, tries to play it through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Chouameni spread it left. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Frimpong. He's a sharp little ball here. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position.
Sostituzione di giocatori: numero 10, numero 30, numero 26. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 47.
And he's whipped it across.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Goulet, great vision. Rodrigo is in a really good position out wide. Goulet. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Desperate defending required here. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. This looks... Oh, shooting chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, well played. Valverde.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. We have already started here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Great ball, and he's in here. Great defending, strong and determined. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Now it's Olise. Now it's Olise. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Shoots! Rabiot. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Camavinga is wide and looking to get onto this. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Looking for options, for movement. Great chance! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the...
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Terrific save by Manuel. Flings it, and one more try.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he's forced to go back. Olise. Rabiot. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looking to play him in. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And now as good a time as any to pull level. And here's Camavinga. Olise crosses it in here. Cleared away. Camavinga pinches it off him. And it's Camavinga. Thuram. Oh, that's neat. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Camavinga. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Referee's given a throw. Alexander-Arnold. Spread neatly. Valverde has it out wide and in space. And that's been... And he shoots! And another try! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Mendy aims beyond the defence. It's played through for him. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Rabiot. Mendy kept his eye on it, and he's there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pass somewhat off target. And he cuts out the supply. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Upamecano. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. He has found the way through. And the shot! It's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And we hit half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, good-looking ball. And the counter is on. Tries to pass it through. Looking for the run. Camavinga. France can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Knocks it into space. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! Now they can break here. Valverde cuts out the pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Played out wide. Koundé. Now it's Olise.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607 spettatori.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Koundé tries making a foray down the right. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? France have their second corner now. Chouameni with the short one. France given another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Hernandez. Brilliantly cut out. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now, can they get him away? And this is Rabiot. Rabiot plays it in. And he's there to clear it. And that was very necessary. Taken back almost at once. Saliba. Valverde charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he welcomes it in. And he's in on Vinicius Junior. And it's come back out to him. And it's in. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Ha segnato al 75esimo minuto, numero 10. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6, numero 8, numero 3. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, il numero 2, il numero 24. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Chouameni. Koundé. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good play. Oh, look at the space here. Zaire Emery gets a cross in. Bellingham. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop...
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Chouameni. Now that looks a decent ball. Ceballos. And it's Mendy.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior running with the ball. Vinicius Junior. Zaire Emery. Conte. Mendy cuts it out. And it's Conte. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Nice sequence of passes, this. Conte. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Vinicius Junior claiming... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He is through here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mendy is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Barcola. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So, naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Barcola. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. He has found the way through. That's a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Konate.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Succumbs to the pressure. Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Konate calmly anticipates. And here's Bellingham. Foot in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Bellingham surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Camavinga. Now there's a fine ball. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Somewhat off target. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run. Bellingham looking to run onto it. He gets big! He's scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be...
Oh, what a... And the finish! Mbappe is flagged offside. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Hernandez. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. He might be shot a goal! And he hits the net! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been a...
And a chance! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Camavinga, and one more try! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Olise. Out of play for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Tchouaméni. Tries to play it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Takes a shot! Has fallen kindly here. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capital. And the first 45 minutes are up. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Tries a shot! Chouameni. Oh, easy pickings there. Camavinga. Barcola. And the counter is on. That has been cut short. Now, can they get him away? Camavinga. Looking for options for movement. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
And the shot! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. Mignon will have to save it here or there's real trouble. He has spurned it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Chouameni.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Dembele. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Saliba spots it and intercepts. Valverde, can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. It's Camavinga. Shoots! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Camavinga! Camavinga. Can he spark a counter here? Threads one in. Koundé proves too strong.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. France seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward.
Great chance! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
France have the chance to go the other way. Chouameni, Camavinga, Rabiot. Now it's Olise. And it's Koundé. And here's Olise. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's good play. That's a good run down the left. Mendy. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hernandez. No, that was never going to make it. Well, played right into his path. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vinicius Junior. Well timed, excellent interception. Camavinga. Now Barcola. He's found a way through. Now it's Camavinga. And that's another good win of the ball.
France truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And time is up. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Mbappe happy to bask in the accolades from all around, the stage most certainly his. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Shot, surely! Goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That is Koundé. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. How Kubasi gets over and intercepts.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's lost his man here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There was just...
And it's been given away. Chouameni goes long. De Jong producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And the keeper's given it away. And that is going out for a goal kick. Up towards the front line. Yamal might just make this. France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Hernandez. And reclaimed it in a trice. Out towards the flank. Chouameni puts his foot on the gas. Pedri. Chouameni really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Pass somewhat off target. Rafinha! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. No, again there's no way through. Lewandowski picks out, can he finish? Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's through here. Good take, and is he? He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.